Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. Some Tarot Coordinator the Readings.
Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on? Thank you for your donation, Tarot Rita. We got Lischkegirl up in the house. BecaBoo, what is going on? We got BrightMoonShining. We got Maruta. Everybody is here. Let's get the party started tonight. Where's the party balloons? Right there. Get the party balloons in the house. Party balloons are going. Let's do it. It is a fine Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Wrapping up the week like a boss. That's what I'm talking about. Let's make it happen right now. Let's go ahead and do Lischkegirl wants a little bit of a general. Let's get a look around of what is going on. How are things progressing? What are things looking like? We'll go ahead and start with everybody's favorite, the Meraki Tarot is what I'm saying. We go TTV. Thank you for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. Let's get a little bit of a mix up here in the Meraki version 3 and put this on the table. She did give me more decks. We will be unboxing that very soon. This weekend, we need to do like a whole lot of deck unboxings. That is for sure. Get caught up. We got so many to do. It's just ridiculous. All right, let's see what's going on. A little bit of a general. The Queen of Swords is over there. Life of Destiny and Tarot Reader. Again, thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. Let's kind of look at this. What do we got going for general? The Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands. It really is kind of time to take charge of the home area, take charge of where we're at, take charge of kind of what we want to do, how we want to do it over here. It feels like that we've been kind of slacking off a little bit on the take charge. We do need to step up. We do need to make some things happen. We kind of need to just be brutally honest sometimes with some people in our life. The Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands over here, that combination just kind of points to the fact that, hey, there's things to do, there's items that need to be addressed, there's sort of this reality that needs to be, that's sort of pending out there that needs to be handled here and need to be more direct and more forward with that as we go. The Empress just talks about getting comfortable and getting in a sort of a synchronous state with who we are and what we're doing. A lot of times it feels like we're just doing things just to do it. We're just kind of going to work just to attend it. We're just kind of moving forward on this and that just to see it through. It doesn't feel like we're interested. It doesn't feel like we're excited about that anymore. And we do need to sort of dig down and find a piece of that excitement, find a lot of the things that we are lacking here. And I think that's going to be one of the important aspects as you sort of come through, especially as we're really getting into February. It really starts rolling, really starts moving forward and what have you, because the moon says our psychic abilities and kind of just the way that we see the world, the way that we look at things is very much attuned in February and also in the March, and we need to use that ability while we have it. And I think that is going to be something that we focus on and get moving and get started with that. BecaBoo and Samantha, welcome and thank you for your donations. I appreciate you hanging out tonight. What is going on? We got all the stuff. We got all the things going. Let's get Tarot Reader over there. We got A on the PayPal side too. Thank you so much for your PayPal donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what's going on. We got a female boss. Will she like my responses? She get to the questions. I'm over here. I'm just typing all the good responses to these questions, waiting to see what it's going to do, waiting to see what kind of reaction we have to that. And yeah, just kind of see how that shakes out at the end of the day. That is kind of weird a lot of times. We just sort of send something out and we don't get a response. You know what I'm saying? You know, back like in the old days, you'd have a meeting and you talk to the person, and so you'd immediately get a response and feedback. And now you just like email everybody and like hope for the best. and you just hope for the best sometimes. It's kind of weird, you know? It's like so impersonal. But anyway, we got EJ. We got some responses to her questions. We put our heart and soul into that. Is she going to like what we delivered, right? Samantha's delivering the $2 donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's look at that. Queen of Cups says it came from the heart. Like, this is something I needed to say. This is something that needed to be out there. We can't really ignore that. We can't really put that aside anymore. This is just going to be focused on getting the results that we need here, right? And a lot of times we do need to step up and see this thing through. And the Two of Wands says that's what you have to do. Because the Two of Wands is kind of taking control of the situation and getting sort of your opinion, getting your 2 cents in there and making sure that you're represented, making sure that, your feelings, your thoughts, everything is put out there and you didn't really, skip a beat here as far as getting some feedback over there. The Chariot says they are going to question a couple of things with it. They want to get it. They want to run with it, but they need some more details. The Ace of Cups, I need to connect with you. I need to verify this. I need to sort of, get these things moving, get these things happening over here. And the Ace of Cups says, I have a follow-up question or two. But overall, the Chariot says, let's get it and run with it, right? You don't have issue cards like the Ten of Swords, where I'm like, just screw that, just cancel that. You don't have a Two of Swords, where you're going to have a disconnect from the two issues or what have you, or a devil where I'm going to use it against you. You just don't have any of that. You have nice, clean, respectful cards here. We're going to take it. We're going to run with it, but we need to follow up on a couple of things first, right? And as always, entertainment purposes only, but sometimes people just need to follow up. Sometimes you got to do that. Hello, B and Solid Victory of following up over here, making it happen. Let's get it done over here. TTV is up in the house. Get a love reading. Everybody wants it. Everybody has it. Let's get a little bit of the modern love tarot and make that happen right now. You know you love the modern love tarot. It is modern love indeed. We're going to see where this modern love is going to take us, because it could take us to a place we may not be expecting. I don't know. Love reading for K and G. All right, let's separate this out. Let's break this down like MC Hammer into sort of current and future, right? So sort of the current. Where are we going? What are we doing here in the moment, right? In the moment here. It seems the Knight of Swords. We're having a little bit of movement across here. Nine of Pentacles, Temperance. It really kind of, feels like we're trying to figure out how we fit into each other's lives almost right now. Maybe this thing has been going on for a while. Nine of Pentacles. Maybe we have built a little bit of a foundation that we like, but it feels like that foundation just may be built out of Legos at this point. Nine of Pentacles is such a good thing, but then you have the Ten of Wands. Like, reality is a little bit frustrating. Reality is weighing on me a little too much, right? A little too much. And this sort of working our nerves sometimes. This is something where we have to address some of the things that haven't been really put forth over here. The Temperance card, right? We just need more time. It feels like a lot of times we're not together. A lot of times we're not sort of able to satiate a lot of the cool stuff that we need. We're not able to get things started that we would like to. And the Knight of Swords feels like sometimes this connection is temporary, not a lot of thought put into it anymore, and it feels like that we just needed to get started, or we need something to at least to happen over here that we could be a little bit stalled out on. All right, so let's see part two. Where is this thing going to go? What is going to be the end state, end game, as we have the Marvel movie over there, to how this is going to be. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, it looks like Two of Wands. Very much a sort of meet and greet over here. Hermit card. It feels like we are a little bit isolated over the long run. Overall, it just feels like here that the Nine of Wands. There's just too much drama. It's a little bit weighted on us. It's a little bit too thick. It's a little bit too serious sometimes. And the Six of Pentacles just says we have an uneven relationship as well, right? Lisa, I just got here. I'm accepting all the readings. But yeah, the Six of Pentacles, one person is giving too much. The other person is just not reciprocating like we would like to see it over here. I had to sneeze. All right. But overall, the Two of Wands, we're on the same pathway. Can we work through the challenges? Can we make it through that? Maybe. Maybe we could. It's something that is possible. But the Hermit card just says if we don't resolve some of these things, we don't resolve some of this drama, some of this sort of this anxiousness, some of this angst that's being caused by a couple of inconsistencies within the relationship, it is going to go downhill fairly quick. We are going to have a level of frustration here that is going to sort of pick us up and run in the opposite direction of how we kind of want to go there. So yeah, there we go. A couple of things just need to be banned band-aided up. We'll be all right with that. StephG, what is going on? Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. I'm just saying, tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday, my friends, and we are going to party over here. Speaking of Legos, I'm going to go to the Lego store again. I'm going to go to the Lego store. I'm going to go to the Lego. You don't have to. I have to. That's just the way it goes. Life of Destiny, they have to get this deck again. Everybody loves this deck. We might as well just put it on the table. Get another one over there. Life of Destiny. Great choice. Great choice is what I'm talking about. I like it. All right, let's see what's going on. When will my person on my mind express his feelings of love for me? Hey, I got some feelings built in there. I got it, I'm not expressive enough as I would like to be sometimes, but I got the feelings. They're all pent up. We got to express it as it goes. Lisa's expressing a $4.99 donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Karima, you're never late. You're always on time. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. We just got started, Karima. You're good. You're good. It's not like we've been on here for a decade or anything. We literally just got started. So we're going good. We're rocking it. Today is Thursday. I'm ready for Friday weekend. Whole lot of weekend. I'm hitting the Lego store. Number one, I want to go out to a steak place that I've been thinking about. Me and my buddies, we're going to go out. We're going to hit some steaks this weekend as well. I haven't had a steak in like forever. And hey, it's keto friendly. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, let's do it. All right. One of the person I want to express the feelings of love. I really think that it is going to be soon. You have sort of some really good cards over here, right? These are very positive cards. These are very expressive cards, and we are looking for some results from here. Four of Wands, right? Let's get into this home together. Let's get into this thing. And we know happy home, happy family. This is the first part. This is the fiery part. We have the Wands. We're starting up. We need to get this moving. We need to get this starting. And it really sounds like that we need to push forward on this and make some things happen. The Emperor, am I going to step up? I'm going to step up. Right? And that's the thing. I'm expressing something. I need to be able to step up. I need to be able to make things happen. And the Emperor is where it's at right here. I'm finally able to do that. I'm finally able to push forward over here. And I'm able to sort of get into zones, get into modes that I haven't been in before. The world, the expansion, the conclusion of something fantastic, the occlusion of the majors and sort of how it goes. And overall, we're just sort of pulling you in the direction that we want to go. Again, Emperor, expressive, taking charge, taking command, Eight of Wands, taking command, pulling you in the direction that I want, getting the information out there that I need, and really sort of being expressive like we need to be, right? Stepping up like we need to do it with that. UVT, welcome. What is going on? Let's see, who have we got next? Karima, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Let's get Tarot Reader Phase 2 over here. Can we do a tasty tarot this early? No, actually, let's do different decks. Let's do a little bit different decks. We always get like the same thing. We always get the same things over and over. But yeah, all right, let's do a little bit of a variance, make it a little bit unexpected tonight. That's what I'm saying. Well, Crawford, the female boss, hey, are they going to work with me or not? Oh, let's see. Emperor, the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. It really feels like working with you is going to have a different definition than what you're thinking. It really does. It feels like they're more of a barking of commands. It feels like they're more of expressing what they want and sort of expecting you to eat it, right? The Emperor, I'm in charge. And I wouldn't look at this card. And say, yo, this looks like a little bit too much of a barking orders at you. But you have a second card over here. The distance of the Emperor, the distance of this leader, holding the globe, looking for something else, looking for what is going to be next over here. But the separation from the people that they are in charge of, or they're sort of the constituents, are way down there, and they're on top of the tower. So I'm barking orders down. down. I'm looking down, and I am the Emperor, but I'm really not making that connection. Would I have liked to seen a Six of Cups where we're just exchanging, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a Lovers, Two of Cups, something where we're just connecting. Maybe even a Three of Pentacles would have been great, but we just don't have it over here. Instead, we have a Nine of Cups. They're going to do what makes them happy. They're going to do what they think is right, and it just feels like it's going to be a little bit of a challenge sort of getting in there. BecaBoo, I thank you for the hosting UVT. UVT, let me know what your question is, and we will get that in the queue for BecaBoo and UVT. But right now, let's do BecaBoo Part 1. BecaBoo Part 1. General for the rest of the week. BecaBoo, there's one day in the week. That'll be pretty easy, I got to say. See, BecaBoo just unloads the easy readings on me. That's what I'm saying. We got one day. We got one day. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there we go. All right, Tarot Magician, welcome. What is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Man, Tarot Magician, you got any big weekend plans? I'm gonna hit some steak place that I've been looking at. I've been dodging it. I'm gonna drag some friends out and we're gonna go to this steak place over there. Probably the Lego store. I definitely want to go out to eat a few times and get a little adventure this weekend. You know, kind of just get out of the house, man. Working from home, I just need to get out of the damn house. Get out of the house, wander around, and show myself in public, you know? which would not the way you think, but I was just saying. Tarot reader, thank you for your other donation. We got Karima with phase 2 up in there, phase 3 up in there. What I'm talking about. General for the rest of the week, the Temperance card. It's more about blending in next week into this week, right? Because it feels like it's two totally separate entities right now. It feels like we need to do something. We need to do something next week. It feels like next week is sort of looming. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to take care of. We have a lot on the plate. It feels like we just need to separate that out. And you do need to separate this week and next week as well. Have a good weekend. Get it completely separated because next week is going to be a little more busy than you had anticipated for sure. We have that 3 of Wands. We got some things to do. I have to catch up on this, have to catch up on that. And a lot of times, ketchup and mustard, instead you want mustard instead of the ketchup or even mayo. But no, you do have sort of this looking at what is next. And next week will really pull up a lot of expectancies. Like, I need to do this and that and this and that. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like there's too much to do next week. So get a relaxing weekend in. I think that's going to be it because we don't want to blend all of those. We don't want to make that happen, but that is just the way that it goes. Overall, I think you're going to be absolutely victorious over next week. Again, it looks a little bit looming. It looks a little bit too much, but you're not going to have a problem at all. You have people on your side. You have people there to support you, and I think that is going to be fantastic, and it's going to be a lot better indeed as we go through that. All right, let's go ahead and blend in the Karima in here. We got Karima right there. We got phase 1. Let's make it happen. We want to do a little bit of the Tasty Tarot. Now, we'll hold the Tasty Tarot for now. We'll hold on to the Tasty Tarot for now. Instead, we're going to use everybody's favorite, the Victorian Romantic Tarot. Ooh, we saw S today. It sounds exciting. I'm just saying, it sounds a little exciting. I like it. I like it. There we go there. S's current feelings for me with a little bit of a romantic tarot tonight. Let's see. It is upside down. That's not good. I pulled it upside down and I shuffled it upside down, but we're going to read it right side up. You know, the world on the 4 of Swords. There's so many things that they want to introduce. You know what I'm saying? I want to sort of start new things. I want to get some fresh things out there. I want to get some exciting things going right there, right? The world is our oyster. The world is there, and they feel like I can reach out. I can touch all of these interesting, all of these exciting things, and I'm very enthusiastic about that. I'm very sort of hyped and pumped about that indeed. And the world is where you want to be at right now. That is about unlimited possibilities, limitless possibilities here. Because the 4 of Swords feels like we've waited too long to do a lot of things that we need to do. Waited too long to get some of this expressive out there. And the 2 of Wands, we have looked and we have seen a lot of the great possibilities. We have seen a lot of the excitement that is just pending for us. And the Moon, we're both feeling the same way. And that's the important thing about this. That is the critical point of this particular read, is we're feeling the same way. Our emotions are in sync. We are 100% synchronous right now, and we are ready to do it together. We are ready to conquer that together. We're ready to make that happen, and it is not a matter of two separate worlds. It's a matter of one world together right now. And we've waited. We've waited in there, and that's something that just happens, right? All right, let's see. How do they feel about seeing me today? That's what I'm talking about. Getting that love out there, making it all happen. Get some love balloons over there. We saw each other today. We did all of the fun things today. And man, it has been a minute. It feels like it has been a minute. The Knight of Cups. They really wanted to make a presentation today. They really wanted to express just how much they care, just how much they love, just how much that they really want this connection. It's very important to them. They have been thinking, they have been excited about this connection, and seeing you really sort of picked up and ran with a lot of the expressions they have. The physical aspect was just waiting. The physical aspect was needed to be present. It needed to be expressed over here. We're finally getting, because the physical really brings in, it activates that emotional aspect. It activates all of the excitement. It activates that almost that psychic connection right there. And it feels like that they've really been letting you down lately. If I've been letting you down lately, I haven't been doing what I need. I haven't been stepping up to the plate like I should have over there. With the Knight of Cups, I'm coming in strong now. I'm very expressive. I'm very connected here, and that is important to me. Overall, the Four of Pentacles. Let's build this together. Let's make this happen together. Building more of a foundation and just sort of getting the feelings going, right? Because it really has been activated. Again, they felt like they've been sort of neglecting you a little bit, and they want to make sure that you know that they don't want to do that. You're very important. You're very focused on you, and they really appreciated that connection. Karima and the double and. That's what I'm talking about. Let's make it happen over here. We got Samantha is next. A is in the queue. A, we're going to get you after the double Samantha. That's what I'm talking about. Is what I am talking about. With the best boyfriend, look different from my type. Are we gonna shed our specific type that we have, shed the specific type that we have, and we're going to venture out and make it happen? Let's see a little bit of the little Buddha. The Buddhas are going to reach into the future. The Buddhas are going to reach into the future, and they are going to see where this is going to take us right now. Page of Cups, we got a Magician and the Star. This is somebody you're just drawn to. I really think type is out the window. Type has just been thrown out the window at this point. Okay, that's what I'm saying, because it feels like it's not important, it's not focused, it's not there, right? I think that's it. But the Star over here, the Star says, I'm just drawn to them. Type is out of the window right now. I'm so drawn to this person, I just don't care. I just don't care at all. Well, speaking of caring, I care about the donations being all the way down here. So, donation cutoff. No more donations for tonight. Karima is the finale, the grand finale tonight. We got the double and, we got the triple and, we got the quadruple Karima, we got the 5-shot Karima. We are here to party tonight. Let's make it happen right now, though. All right. But yeah, you're just drawn to him, the Star. And this is something where your type just goes out the window. It's just thrown out of the window, right? The Page of Cups. Emotions are really sort of just thrown here. Emotions are pulling me in this direction. They're getting me excited. And the Magician says this person just hits all of the buttons. Even though we may not be exactly your type, the Magician just says we have this expertise. We know what we're doing. We're so comfortable in our own skin. We're so comfortable with ourselves. It just feels like, who cares? In other words, they really draw you into their world, and their world is complex. It has a lot of interesting things, like some stuff we haven't done, the skydive. It feels like all sorts of weird, wild, fun stuff. And there's so much stuff to do. There's so much anticipation, and there's just so much fun with this individual. It all just goes away. It all just goes away with that, as far as that goes. All right, be afraid to ask me out at all. Let's see with all that. Internship at the GC. We got C questions. We got all of the mixture over here. We do need to catch up on a PayPal a minute ago. We got you, A. I promise I did not forget you. I did not forget you. I know it seems like we forget sometimes, but we are the master of multitasking. We are indeed the magician. I don't know. We'll see with that. Crafty Lady dropped in the other day. She was here. She hung out. She also texted me and stuff. So Crafty Lady's doing all right. All right. Were they afraid to ask me out? Absolutely not. You know, it feels like this person's just ready to sort of do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? The death card, they're in this state. They're in this state to where they feel like that they need a big change. They need to be connected with somebody. They need somebody to enhance their life. And I think that's something that really sort of drives them. Failure is not really an option here. They're just going to do what they need to do. They're going to talk. They're going to have fun. They're going to enjoy their life. And if you want to be in their life, they're going to be very responsive to that. The Eight of Wands, I'm just going to move. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to just be receptive, responsive. And it feels like this person is very much focused on enjoying their life. And if you want to get in that, then that is going to be an important aspect in there. And that's going to be something that they love to have you in there, right? In their life, having the adventures with somebody, enjoying the adventures with somebody indeed. So I think it really doesn't matter at all as far as that goes. All right. Let's see. We got A. A is on the list. And now we got a little bit of A over here. We got a little bit of February General, if I can spell it correctly. I'm butchering spellings today. Be careful. Be careful. You never know what kind of spelling you're going to get out of me today. It's just a wild, wild west over here with spelling, you know? It's like I never went to school in the first place. I dropped out of kindergarten. I'm sorry. I couldn't make it. They kicked me out. You know, a funny story. No, not really funny story. Actually, I was so terrible when I was younger. I was so terrible that my school locked me in a room. I was that bad that the school, that it was a private school. And they didn't know what to do with me, so they locked me in a room. True story, I swear to God. It was like this big room with a bunch of furniture that they didn't want, they didn't need, and they locked me in there. They like bolted the door to where I couldn't get out of that room, and they did that for like 2 weeks. Man, that was pretty brutal. So a lot of y'all are like, were you sweet and kind and gentle growing? No. I was like, I was a little bit of an a-hole, but a lot of people are like, no, you weren't an a-hole. No. They locked me in a room and they bolted the door. I couldn't even go to the bathroom. Anyway, February General. Let's see where this is going to take us. 4 of Wands, man. 4 of Wands is what I'm talking about. We got the 4 of Wands. We got the 8 of Coins. It's really time to go heads down into the grindstone here and get a lot of stuff done. Get a lot of stuff done here. This is your opportunity. This is where you really need to be here. And the 4 of Wands says this is time to venture out. This is time to conquer things. And this is time to get a lot of the work done. It doesn't feel like you put anything off. Don't be afraid of that. It's not like I put it off and all this kind of thing. No, that's not it, right? That's not it. 8 of Coins just says there's work to be done. It's presented to you very much, obvious is what you need to do. But it's like I don't want to do it. I'm not in the mood. I don't want to do it. I don't really want to sort of accept this. I don't really want to push forward. You just have to. That 5 of Cups, right? There's a level of disappointment here that you have to go through. There's a level of pushing forward through the challenges, through the grindstone before you get to the other side. And I think that's very important. The Page of Wands says don't avoid the important things. Don't avoid the little details. Don't avoid anything here. Let's get it all done. Let's get it conquered. Let's get it moved forward and make it happen. I think that's going to be very important indeed. They locked me in the room by myself. I was by myself. They locked me in there for the whole day. Like I came to school and then I acted up and then they would disciplined me, and the discipline didn't work, and so they locked me in the room for anyway, my mom found out, and she was pissed. she was really pissed. And anyway, she's starting to sue them and all this other stuff. And so they didn't lock me in the room after that. But that was their solution, is to lock me in a room. It was a Christian school. it was a Christian, it was a private school, and it was a Christian school. I think it was a Baptist school or something. I don't know. I gotta look it up. I want to look it up now. I want to look up that school. I want to go visit the school and visit my room again. The principal locked me in the room. No, the teacher didn't. The teacher went to the principal, and the principal would discipline me, and it wasn't very effective, and they didn't know what else to do, and so they just locked me in the room. All right, let's see. What else is next? Let's make it happen. We got a little Baroque Tarot is next on the exciting list tonight, but there we go. If I had a book, it would be a good day for me. Indeed. Can't figure out how to deal with a problem child. That's their failure. No, I don't think you understand. I was not just a problem child. I was like, I was bad. Like, I was bad. Anyway, all right. So, will my next relationship be internship be at GC? Man, it really looks like that. It looks like Nine of Wands. It looks like that we have some possible sort of mismatches with internship. We have some possible mismatches with things over here, right? The Nine of Wands. I've tried this, I tried that, and I just wasn't able to match well with that. I just wasn't able to push forward like that. But the sun, now it is revealed. Now GC is revealed. Now it's exciting. Now it is very much pushed forward here. And the sun card just said, this is your opportunity. GC shows up. This is the place you want to go. This is a place that you should be, right? The Knight of Swords. Let's get in there quickly. I do think when you're offered this, you do need to push forward quick, respond quickly, get your stuff out there. Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. If you have to stay up a little bit, do it. Make sure that you get this application. Make sure that you get this stuff in, because it feels like the window is small. It feels like that you have a very short, limited window to get this done. And if you can embrace that, if you can be first on the list, that is going to make it happen for you. All right, this is what's going on. Why does C ask me how I'm doing, and then they don't even respond? Do they really want to know how I'm doing, or are they just like, I'm just kind of checked out? I'm just kind of checked out. I don't know. BecaBoo, now it makes so much sense. Indeed, it makes so much sense. Where's the laugh track? I don't even have a laugh track over here. Where's the laugh? Hooray! I don't even have a laugh track. Like, what kind of stream is this with no laugh track? This is just this. This is just this. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, we have the Strength card over here. They're just being nice, right? Six of Swords. I'm just being nice. Two of Wands. I need to connect to you. Let's connect. Two of Wands, I'm going to connect. And we talked about just the distance we have, being on top of this tower, being alone, not having anybody around us. People are separated. They're just kind of throwing it out there just to be polite, just to be, decent. They didn't really want to start anything. You know what I'm saying? Six of Swords, they have their own thing going on. They have their own progression. They have their own things they're focused on. It just feels like they just don't want to engage in any of that. The Strength card, hey, I gave you the hug. I gave you, what we needed over here. I kind of presented myself as the cool person, the person that we can sort of be. And then after that, I'm just sort of checking out, right? I'm just checking out. That's what is going to happen over there. All right, let's see about the next boyfriend over here. Now, will the next boyfriend be drawn to my looks or my personality? Why not both? Why not both? That's what I'm saying. But yeah, all right. Anyway, I had a hot teacher. No, I had a bully that was beating me up. Anyway, and somehow I managed to be blamed for the bully beating me up. And anyway, so I don't mean like beated me up a little bit. I mean beat me up pretty bad. Anyway, so I somehow got blamed for that. I'm not even sure how. Anyway, I got my hits back in on the bully, and I continually did that, and then I would yell at him, and I'd make fun of him and stuff like that, and so they didn't like that. They wanted the bully to have his reign over me, but I wasn't having any of it. So anyway, we'll see. Anyway, will my next boyfriend be drawn to my looks or personality? Looks on the left and personality on the right.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
It is a throwdown. Looks. Page of Pentacles, you know? I just need something over here with the Six of Cups. It's, you know, I like the look. The look looks decent. And the Six of Cups, the look is why I approached in the first place. The look is why that I sort of got in that mode. It's why I got in this opportunity. And the Page of Pentacles, it was just an open opportunity. I wanted to connect. I wanted to talk to you. I just wanted to see what you were about. And the looks drew me in. It didn't sort of seal the deal over here, but it just drew me in over there. Anyway, the Seven of Cups, the personalities. Here's the thing about you, right? Seven of Cups, you're not one-dimensional. You're not just, you know, you're not like somebody out of a movie where you have just one dimension. Here's your role. Here's what I did. No. You have multiple cool things about you. And the more they talk to you, the more interested they are. The Seven of Cups, there's multi-dimensions there. And it feels like that you have this cool personality. You have this fun vibe about you. You have these interesting things that you do. And then you have this intellect. You have everything, right? And the more that they unveil, the more that they are drawn into that personality. Because the Seven of Wands says, I was a little bit taken back, right? Because you have that don't mess with me kind of vibe with that. The Seven of Wands, I'm a little bit taken back at first, but once I start seeing, once I start warming up to you, it really feels like that just really draws me in. So you have a little bit of both happening here, right? The initial kind of drawing me in, and then now that I'm in here, look, there's a lot of depth. There's a lot of cool things going on, and they like what they see with that. I like what I see with karima, the next thing. Let's go with a little bit of tasty tarot. Let's make it happen over here with some tasties and some and some tarots. And get it done. Dr. Mystical unveiled this in Friday's stream. Thank you all for coming over there to Dr. Mystical stream last Friday. We raided that place and I dumped about 75 donations on them. We had buttery fingers and all sorts of weird things going on over there, but I'm just saying, it was fun, man. It was literally like a party going on over there. A party to celebrate throughout the year, you know? You get the good times and the bad times too. I don't know. We're going to make a celebration with you. Anyway, let's see what's going on with that. But yeah, no more horses. We got horses and we got fishies over here. We got ultraviolet tarot fishies. See, it's official. We got ultraviolet tarot fishies over here. We got the ultraviolet reading in the queue. So we got more fishies. We got fishies everywhere. Fishies and more fishies. All right. Where is this physical attraction for me at the moment is strong. Feels like the Eight of Pentacles sort of into that death card. You represent a major change. You represent something new. You represent a new start. You represent excitement. You represent things that he doesn't have, things that he needs, things that he sort of needs right now, right? And the High Priestess, you have all of these things that you're bringing into the relationship. So you're not just coming in with an empty table. You have all of these things, right? We have a good job. We have the intellectual properties. We have the emotions. We have the stability. We have all of these things, right? And the emotional pull of being with you in that Two of Cups. You have that emotional pull. You have that sexiness. You have that ability to just draw him in with that. Speaking of BecaBoo, we got BecaBoo up in here with a High Priestess and the marshmallows. But yeah, we have all of that mixed in here. So that's what I'm saying. So the physical attraction is just drawn. You represent this new start. Let me get into the new start. Let me get excited about that and that love, that expressiveness, and the ability to sort of change him into the person that he wants to be. And that's a very important factor here, right? Because he doesn't want to be who he is right now. He wants some big changes. He wants some big movements. He wants some big things happening, and he just can't force that out right now. And we're just going to have to sort of wait. We're going to have to wait for the open opportunity and make it happen when we can. Whatever secret thoughts from me that we want to say, but we're just holding back, right now. We got the little bit of that Justice card, World Emperor with a TTM card. But yeah, I mean, it just feels like as far as with secret thoughts, The Justice card, so does that, right? Thoughts and feelings. You're representing balance. His life is so imbalanced now. It's one-dimensional. You don't have, or he doesn't have all of the opportunities, all of the excitement, all of the things that he really needs to push forward here, that he really needs to do right here. And it's time to sort of accept some of that. It's time to push that forward. And we have the World as well. You represent the opportunity for travel, the opportunity for adventure, the opportunity to do the things that we really haven't done before, right? We're back to a little bit of the domination thing. He wants you to dominate him. He's been a little bit, it's not something that he's just going to address, not something that he's going to put out there, but he wants a little bit of domination as we go through there. But that Emperor card, taking command, taking control over here, can't really say it to your face. I can't really do that. But if you brought it up, maybe in the mood, maybe in the right time, the right adventure, I think that's something that they would be open to. Indeed, it'd be interesting to see how that works out. Let's work out with Hello B over here with the cardio, reading about my promotion as a manager. That's what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about. They're going to give you all the fat cash. They're going to give you all of the fat cash right now. All of the fat cash right now. It's what I'm talking about. You're just like, that is not enough cash. Keep on handing the bills. Keep on handing the bills over here. I'm putting in all the work as a manager, and I need a little reward over here. I need somebody to be on my side. Super duper Linares. Making it happen over here. New promotion as a manager. Congratulations. Very nice indeed. Oh, the Strength card. Nice. The Strength card. Man, it feels like you're going to have to get control of the associates. You're going to have to get control of some situations over there. You know what I'm saying? It feels like that now that you're the manager, we do have a lot of stuff to dump on you, right? The Strength card. You're going to have to conquer areas that you haven't done before. You're going to have to do all sorts of things that you haven't really done before. And you're going to have to be open. You're going to have to be available. You're going to have to sink into these opportunities as well. And this sort of goes to getting to know people, getting to know some of the associates, getting to sort of get in their head. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses over there as a manager? And that's going to be a different aspect. Going to be a different aspect to kind of what you do. And being a manager involves a lot of work and a lot of people work too. So it's double work, a lot of information, a lot of things going on with that indeed. Overall, we have the 5. Don't bite off more than you can chew here. Don't get too much going at the same time. You definitely want to sort of take it easy, step by step, and sort of conquer it at very small intervals. Because if you do take on too much, it is just going to be overwhelming. Putting way too many hours, putting way too much effort in the stress level is, it just makes it's like now it's not really fun. It feels like now it's not worth it, but just sort of relax, take it easy, and get it done the way that it needs to get done. Silent victory, we're going to get it done over here with a little bit of a general. That's what I'm talking about. See what's going on over here. The wheel turns. A lot of the things that you thought you were done with, a lot of the things that you thought were concluded, were shut down, were fixed, didn't have to deal with anymore. I'm sorry, you're just going to have to deal with that up in here. The two, things are coming back around. I'm not saying these are things that need to be conquered immediately, but things could come around, goes around. The wheel, the cycle continues, and a lot of the things are going to return. People are going to start returning. Opportunities are going to start returning. Things that were undone are going to start returning here. And it feels like we're reliving things over and over, but you just are going to have to put up with it and deal with it over here. Nine of Cups says they present some interesting aspects. Like I get a redo. I get a part 2. I get a new incentive. I get a new idea, and I can apply it this time and kind of see where this is going to take me. But yeah, it just feels like a lot of times what goes around comes around, and things are going to be returning to you. And you may like it, you may not, but you're definitely going to have to sort of put up with it, because that is just the way that the wheel turns. Not the wheel of fortune, but the other wheel as it goes with that. All right, this is Steph is next. Let's see what's going on with Steph. Steph wants to know, is he upset with me over some emails sent in January? I sat there and I typed them up. I tried. I tried typing them up the best that I could. You know, is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? I mean, Steph sat there and did the best that we could. And that's all you can do at the end of the day. All right. Are we upset, though, at the emails that have been sent, the emails that were put forward, the emails that were thrown out there? What the hell is going on with all the emails? We'll see. We'll see with that. 10 of what? No, 10 of water's nice. The Emperor, the Death card, and the Empress. Oh, we get the Emperor and the Empress, but the Empress is kind of flipped upside here. The Emperor's kind of flipped upside. Do we agree with everything that you said? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no now. Why? We have the Empress upside down. You're looking at it from this perspective, right? And the Emperor is right side up. I'm looking at it from this other perspective. So we have a difference in opinion. And what's in between us? The Death card. So the emails that you sent, the opinions that you expressed, the things that you said definitely represent a degree of change. Are we ready to make that change? Are we ready to sort of eat that change all at once? No. No. All right? Because we want to be comfy. We want to stay in this comfort zone of this 10 of 1. It's almost like that they're living in a bit of a fantasy world and they want to keep it going. They want to keep that structure up and running. And what you sent breaks that apart. It puts the Death card, it puts the changes in there that I don't want to deal with, but they are going to have to deal with it because the fantasy world, the way they're looking at things, right? May not be complete fantasy, but the way they're looking at things doesn't function long term. And that's something that has to be addressed. We can't just ignore that. We have to deal with that. So you address the situation. You put the things on the table, and it's up to them to pick them up and run with it. Are they going to do it instinctually? Are they going to do it easily? No. Some of these are definitely going to be forced reactions. I need you to do this, do that, and we can't just have it the way that you want it. And I think that's going to be a hard pill for them to swallow, but, you know, just make it happen with that and keep pushing forward, and I think it'll be okay. So overall, I'm going to say yes and a no. You know, a yes and a no. I think they could deal with it, but here's the thing. Do they want to deal with it? Clearly, no. And if they do get a little bit upset, if they do get a little bit of flustered from that, that's just because of that realm and that activity as we go through. Let's use the Poe over here. That's what I'm talking about. This is going to be right here, the way that we like it. Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe. That is hilarious. He said he wants to move further away to a house eventually. I've been saying that for a month. At least, how long have I been saying that? Karima, how long have I been saying that? I think I've been saying that for over a month. Anyway, that he wants to move. He wants to pick up. He wants to get a house. He wants to get someplace different. He wants to get a new adventure. He just feels like it's stagnant. He just feels like if he stays anywhere near, it's not going to be the fresh start that he needs. And I mean, he's right. I really think that he's right on this. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Never move a house based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. Oh, Jesus, the upset card over there. Telltale heart is up in here. The telltale heart is up in here. It's just saying. It's just saying. We need a new place. This place has the heart underneath the stairs. Underneath the woodwork, there's heartbreak. It feels like this house is full of it. This house represents everything that I don't want. This house represents a lot of feelings that are stagnant, represents feelings that I don't want to feel. And it feels like the energy in here is just dead to me. The energy is just dead to me, right? The heartbreak underneath the stairs over here. Now, who do we want to move with? I want to move with the 9 of Swords, right? We got the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. So, I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. You represent the Queen of Wands. I'm going to get out of this negative energy. I'm going to get out of this negative energy. I'm going to escape. Who do I want to escape with? The Queen of Wands. That answers your question. Yeah, I want to escape with the Queen of Wands, okay? Page of Pentacles says we got some mixing to do. We got some literal mixing to do here on this. Gonna happen. It's gonna make do. We're gonna get it done. There's a lot of work, a lot of fiery aspect here needs to be addressed. And there's a lot of worry and concern around all of this indeed. but I need to get out of this negative energy. There is heartbreak underneath the stairs, and I have to escape it. And we've been talking about that for probably over a month now. I need to escape with the Queen of Wands. So there you go. There you go. That's the easiest read ever. That is the easiest read ever. That is the easiest read ever. All right. Let's go with part 2 over here. All right. Energy on that, and let's see. All right, it is you. All right, his next actions towards me. Let's get it done. Let's get the telltale heart back on the table and see what the next actions, what the next adventure, what the next pull, what are we going to do here? Where are we going to move? What are we going to do with that? Ace of Swords, blunt, real communication is in store here. And it's about time, and we need this, right? We need full transparency. That's the next action. Full transparency. Let me tell you everything. Let me communicate it all, right? You got that 9 of Cups. It is time to celebrate. It is time to get joyous. It is time sort of to make things happen, to get the energy out there, because the Sun is full transparency. 4 of Wands, right? Bringing home the new environment, bringing home, the new family, the new environment, the new emotions that we need. It is time for full transparency. I think that is in the queue, something they want to do, something that they're going to come clean and just give you all of the details. Here's where I want to go. Here's what I want to do. Here is all the details. I think we're down to full transparency. And you can see they're approaching you with it now. They're giving you a little bit, right? They're handing you a little bit of the candy, before they give you the whole bag, right? So here's a Reese's piece, before you get the whole bag of the Reese's pieces, here's a preview of it kind of thing. And right. And the preview is, hey, I want to do what TarotOracle said I want to do for the past month and a half, which is need to get the hell away. We need to move to a new house somewhere far away. There's a song in there somewhere, but I can't sing. So I'm not gonna scare all of y'all with that. Let's get Anne the next read. Put the telltale heart back up in there. And we're gonna get everybody, everybody's favorite. I'm just gonna say it now. Everybody's favorite is the Waterfall Tarot. I still got some more, right? I still got some more. He won't say it's with me yet. I mean, I told you before, you gotta wait. You gotta be patient here, and it's frustrating, but you just gotta be patient. This is somebody who wants their own timeline, wants it on their own time, wants to be able to control everything. Way to go. Roommates got all of us in trouble despite me not even being involved. What a piece of crap roommate that is. We'll see what's going on. The last 2 questions on my donation. You talk about this donation right here. You want to change these? Is he having new thoughts about me and all this other stuff? Let me know. I will change this one or this one or this one. You need to specify which one. Let me know. And there we go. All right. But yeah, I'll be happy to change y'all questions. Roommate's got all of us in trouble. What I need to know for the interview regarding all of this. 10 of Pentacles. Say, look, I'm not even there. I'm just going to check out, right? I'm going to check out. The Tower card says, hey, there was some disruptions. There was some drama. There was some stuff in there that I didn't want to see. And good news, I wasn't even there, so I didn't see it. I was gone. This is a temporary thing. And the 8 of Wands says I was gone. I left. I'm not present. And I'm just going to check out of all of this. I have no responsibility, right? Do I agree with what they wanted to do, Hanged Man? No. I don't agree with that. Hangman, I have a completely different look-see. I have a completely different thing about that. And that's just kind of the way that it goes, right? That's the kind of way that it goes. The Hangman, I don't agree with any of that crap. I don't agree with it. They did it, right? Their responsibility. I'm not there. And I think what they did was horrible. They caused a dramatic influence over here. They're a bad influence, and you should spank them right now and lock them in a fucking room. You know what I'm saying? Lock them in the room. The one with all the old furniture and stuff. Just lock it up. Lock it up. All right. Anyway, but yeah, entertainment purposes only. Never lock somebody in a room based on fat men new cards on the internet. Anne has another question. Let's go to that right now. Will this contest I'm planning to run? Ooh, that sounds fun. Ooh, you're running a contest. Can I compete? No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Get more people to participate than I expected. then I expect what kind of contest we got going on. The devil, nice. 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands. I really think that you could have an overload of people, you know? I mean, what do we got here? We got the people that are clearly not interested in it. And you like that. You like that because you don't want people that are halfway interested in it. They're going to waste your time. They're going to make an annoyance out of it. And you know what I'm saying? You want people that are genuinely interested. So people that are expressing that they're not interested, you thumbs them up and you let them go. You don't get upset. You be like, why aren't you interested? And it's screw them. Screw them. The 10 of Swords. You don't want to deal with people that are going to waste your time here. You want to be focused on the people that are genuinely interested, focus on the people that are really going to be tied here and are going to be giving you this 9 of Pentacles energy. They're going to provide the fun stuff. They're going to bring in the good things because they're genuinely interested in that. But there is that emotional aspect of why are you interested? The truth is you shouldn't care. You shouldn't care. You shouldn't be checking out at all. And who gives a crap? The 10 of Wands. You're going to be overloaded with this anyway, because the thing that you want to do is make this contest absolutely amazing, golden, and just literally just bring in the party with this thing. And people are going to remember it. People are going to remember you. People are going to get excited about it. They're going to post social medias on it. And people are going to be coming to you for other fun stuff like that. So set it up properly. Don't get overloaded with people wasting your time. And the devil indeed. If people are bringing in drama, just get rid. Get them out. Get them out. Get rid of drama. Again, there's such an aspect of somebody wants to waste your time here. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. Take control over this. Keep control over it, and I think everything will be fantastic, and you're going to have a good time with that, right? Because it's all about planning. It's all about involving the people that need to be involved, and it is about sort of getting people hyped and excited about that. And if you're spending time doing that, that is going to be such a big plus going through there indeed. Let's get Karima in the next aspect going through here. What haven't we used on the Karima? I think we haven't used the monster deck. Let's get the Monsters Inc. Well, not Monsters Inc. I don't want to get sued, but never sue a fat man reading your cards on. All right, Monster Inc. over here. Let's get it done. Let's get it done now. What is he wanting to do for this connection at the moment, if anything? If anything, is he wanting to make any change? All right, what does he want to do with this connection? Like, what's a plan? What's a plan over here? What's realistically something that I need to get done, that I need to get pushed through, that I need to make it happen over here, right? First thing is the King of Cups. I just need to get my emotions out of it. Here's the thing too, right? Here's the thing too. I think once they get rocking and rolling, once they get these movement plan, once they get this big move plan, once they get the big adjustment, the big changes planned, you're going to see a different side of them that's just strictly business. It's strictly business, right? And that's going to be kind of upsetting a little bit, because they went from this emotion, they went from this kind of like a completely different business person. That King of Cups, a lot of the emotions just sort of checked out there. And this is kind of how they roll with this stuff. When they're really focused, when they're really important, when they really want to make it happen, that 10 of Cups, I need to make a new home, a new family. I need to make this happen. And I'm going to go strictly business over here. And I'm going to turn down some of these emotions. And I'm going to be very focused and very kind of thing, right? Because the King of Swords, I'm going to have very effective, very short, very direct communication. That's how I'm going to roll. And that 8 of Cups, because I have a lot to deal with. I want to make sure it works. I want to make sure it functions. I'm not messing around. And you can see this level of intensity that builds up through this. This level of intensity about getting serious, getting focused, getting moving on it. And it's good. And it's good because it means he's serious. You've been waiting for this moment. You've been waiting for them to get serious. You've been waiting for these actions to happen. And I mean, but you can't have it both. They have to get into business mode. And that is what they're going to have with this connection when that gets moving and that gets started. And when it changes any connection right now, what is it going to be? Knight of Pentacles. I don't really want to change. Knight of Pentacles is looking at the wheat field that I have built, the pride that I have taken in that, the hard work that I've exhibited to make that happen, and I'm proud of it. I love it. This is what I want. No changes here, right? King of Pentacles. I've got everything the way that I need it. okay? You got the Lovers, you got the Magician, the pieces have fallen into place. I've done a lot of work. I put a lot of effort into this. And I'm really getting the rewards that I need finally. The Lovers, you're finally here. We're getting the environment. We're getting the excitement that we've been anticipating. And the Magician, I have a level of control over this because I'm the one that's going to make the next move. And the King of Pentacles is the one with all of the toys, the one with all of the confidence. And that is what you like to see. You don't like to see somebody running around with no confidence. You want to see a very firm grasp on reality. You want to see a very honest person. You want to see somebody pushing forward with that. I don't want any changes to this connection. I love it as is. The Lovers indeed, and the Knight of Pentacles. We've worked to make this. We've worked to make this happen, and now we are going to get the rewards from that. Let's get the rewards from the next read, which is FS. We got work to do over here. Where are we going to be? What are we going to do with that work? Let's take a look at that with the Owl Tarot. I think that's going to be a nice one. That is going to be a nice one for this. Let's get a little bit of that, right? February is a time to work. Everybody's back from vacation. We got the money built up from last year. We're now able to spend it. All the projects are going to be out there, and we love it. Let's get it done here. Ace of Swords. This is a time for a lot of communication. The projects are there. The money is there. We have a lot of anticipation, a lot of excitement here. We need to get budding. We need to get moving. We need to get thrusting forward, no pun intended, on the stuff with work. The Devil says it is time to be a little bit hyper-focused right now in February. And you're going to see that. You're going to see a lot of hype. You're going to see a lot of anticipation. You're going to see a lot of back and forth. It feels like it's just a bunch of squirrels running around trying to collect all the stuff, you know what I'm saying? That Devil card, it feels like it's too much. It feels like there's just too much weighing here. There's too many things happening at the same time in here, but it's going to be good next. The Three of Pentacles says we're going to work together. We're going to make this happen, and that is the key here. That is what you need, right? We're not messing around anymore. Straight focus, straight to the point. That is going to be your February work read. Let's make it happen with that. Speaking of work, speaking of meetings, speaking of all of this stuff, let's get a good coordination, get a good handshake over here for Lisa JT. Can you tell me the outcome of my meeting with ST? We got a meeting and planned. We need to get it happening. We need to get it moving over here. That's what's happening over there. Mina's bookshelf is happening too. What's going on, Mina? How you doing tonight? So good to see you. Appreciate it. Mina, you ready for this weekend? I got so many cool things planned this weekend, Mina. I swear, I do. I got so many. I got 3 more audiobooks that I just bought from my Audible, too. They had a sale. You get like 3 months for $5 each. I was like, give me that. So I just got my 3 new audiobooks. I'm going to listen to some of that. Excuse me, but yeah, making it happen. All right, what is the outcome of this meeting? The Eight of Swords says not everybody is happy, clearly. We're coming in here with different agendas. We're coming in here with this Three of Cups. We're fighting over resources. We're fighting over this. We're fighting over that. We're making this sort of a little bit too much of a competition. We're trying to come together, but we're just not able to it. You do have 2 aspects to this. Number 1 is this presentation of we're all in this together. We're all connected. We're all doing this together. Reality is no. Reality is no. You have people coming in here. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert right now. You have people coming in here with their own agendas, and you're going to have to put up with that. You're going to have to put up with that because people are coming in with their own agendas, and they're just not going to be happy with anything, it feels like, right? 8 of Cups, we got somebody leaving. Somebody's a little bit on the disappointed side. That's just the way it goes sometimes. You're just going to have to put up with this, right? And don't get emotionally invested in it. Don't be like, well, why? You know, what's in it? Did I do something? You didn't do anything. I wouldn't be concerned. I wouldn't be worried about it at all. 8 of Cups, so some people are just going to leave with that, right? Some people are going to leave disappointed. That is all right. But yeah, it's just the way it goes. You're going to be restricted from getting what you want in this. You're going to be a little bit blocked in this, right? 3 of Swords. I'm going to be a little bit upset as I leave. That's just the way it goes. That's sort of the par for the course with this meeting, all right? But don't be the one that leaves upset. Be able to coordinate what you can. Be able to bring people together when you can. And I think that is going to be great. I think that is going to be great indeed. All right. So we got all the cool stuff over here. Let's get the BecaBoo reading for UVT. UVT posted their question. Let's see what it is indeed. Why's UVT not even showing up? What's going on? Where is UVT? Oh, here it is, because you got the thing in front of your name. All right. Let's see what's that. It's such a Christian thing to do, blah, 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 blah. My question of my reading is, there we go. My question of my reading is, there we go, is good things coming towards me in February. It still remembers your picture. That's an awful, we need to swap that picture with one of their better pictures. That's a terrible picture. We did a lot of better pictures on for you here. We need to get the better one in there. So remind me, I will put the better picture over there. All right, you know it's a UVT. We got Pisces up in the house. Let's make it happen over here with the Teddy Bear Tarot. Making it happen. Reiki B's not even here. I'm just saying. We'd get it started with Reiki B, bought me the dancing teddy. We're gonna do it one more time, just because we can. Just because we can. And UVT has her own copy of the teddy bear, so we can celebrate. We're getting the double teddy bear action. Get away, Teddy. I'm done with you. All right. Double teddy bear action. Good things coming for me in February. What is happening with that? We got the moon, 10 of coins and the queen of swords. Expressing yourself is going to be beneficial in February indeed. It feels like some of the issues that you've had with the apartment complex, some of the issues which you have, some of the management is really getting worked out. We have a happy home, happy family. We have things a little bit settled. We have things a little bit better, things that are going to be a little bit, improved as it goes as well. It also feels like we're very productive. February is a very, very productive time for us. The Queen of Swords, we're going to be able to step up. We're going to be able to do content creation. We're going to be able to do a lot of the stuff that we just haven't gotten the opportunity, that we haven't gotten the thing to do here. So we're fixing a little bit with the apartments. Things are looking a little bit better over there. Got the Queen of Swords. Content creation is going to be easy. We're going to be building our audience. We're going to be getting a lot of stuff done indeed. Looking pretty good. And the moon is over here. It is time to venture out and have more excitement, have more adventure in February. It is a time to see where we can go, what fun we can have, what exciting things that we can do over here. And that is going to be the key component for you in February. Cinderella, what is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. So good to see you. How you doing, lovely Cinderella? Let's get a cheer over here.
Hooray!
All right. Will working with Crawford benefit me or not? I mean, just the name Crawford, it sounds like he's working your nerves. Tarot reader, I'm not hating if anybody's named Crawford in chat. I'm not hating on you. I'm just saying that Crawford just doesn't sound like the party animal. It doesn't sound like somebody that you're glad to see. I mean, I don't know. Tarot reader. I'm kind of surmising, assuming some things here, but there we go. Will working with Crawford benefit me? Oh man, working with him is going to be a little bit more challenging than you expected. I mean, even with the name Crawford, working with them is going to be a little more challenging than you had expected. I think they're just going to be giving you a lot of stuff you just don't want. You're just not ready for it. You're just not prepared for over here. And the King of Swords just kind of says they're a little bit disconnected as far as emotions verbally. It's almost like that they're just like, it's just, sometimes you just want to slap them upside the head. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes you want to slap them upside the head, right? The King of Swords. Your communication style is just not the way that you would like it to be. Now, does working with them benefit you? I don't see it. I mean, come on. Give me a 6 of Cups. Give me a 10 of Pentacles. Give me a 6 of Pentacles. Give me the Lovers. Give me a 2 of Cups over here. We're beneficial to each other, right? Give me a 3 of Pentacles. I'd really love a 3 of Pentacles or an 8 of Pentacles. I just don't have any of it. I'm sorry. Crawford is just going to be the fun cock block of the year. It's just going to be the fun. It's going to be, I'm sorry. That's just how it is. I got to be honest with you. You pay me to be honest with you. I got to be honest with you. The teddy bear, you know what I'm saying? The teddy bears can't lie. The teddy bears are incapable of lying. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. All right, let's get some art. Let's get some art up here. After Crawford, Crawford kind of ruined the fun. Let's get some art up here. We got the Revival Art Tarot. Revival Art. Let's make it happen right here with Anne. Anne wants to know what to know about my anxiety. All right, the people that I've been thinking about involuntarily. How can we deal with this anxiety? I'm just saying. I am just saying. I mean, Prozac's a hell of a drug. Right. What am I taking? I'm taking some other drug. I don't know. Anyway, that's a hell of a drug too. Okay. Lexapro is a hell of a drug. What about my anxiety regarding three people I've been thinking about involuntarily? What do you need to know about that? The Knight of Wands is a fast-moving card. It's a quick card. This is not something that's going to be around. This is very temporary. The anxiety is real. It is so real, okay? It really is. That Nine of Swords, it concerns me. It weighs me down. It makes me think about it. It feels like I'm not really the person that I need to be here. It feels like I'm not doing everything that I need to do. It feels like I'm very just frustrated, right? But the Justice says things balance out. Things are going to be okay. It's not that bad as you think. Eight of Coins, we're going to work through it. We're going to push through to the other side. And again, the Knight of Wands, a fast-moving card, an unexpected card. And this anxiety is just unexpected, not something that lingers. It's just not. And that's the good thing, right? Because you have an end date to it. You know that it's not going to be waiting on you so much. You just kind of relax and just be like, all right, painful now, a little bit anxious, but it's just not going to be permanent. Not going to be permanent. And that's the best news overall with that, indeed. Let's get Karima with more good news. It is time for Karima, the next stage. We're going to do Thoth. We got the sexy deck in the queue, too. All right, now. Let's get the Thoth on the table. Making it happen right now. What is most prominent thoughts with me? Well, let's see what kind of thoughts, dreams, imaginations, and all of that other stuff. We'll see what's going on here, all right? Let's see. We got, ooh, nice. One of the thoughts is just that you're full of emotions and you just, you know what I'm saying? You're just full of emotions sometimes, and it's good and it's bad. And it's good and it's bad, right? Because we have that aspect of that flowing water, the flowing emotions. I like to see some, I don't like to see others. But it seems like you have a big, wide, varied level of emotions, and it's sort of kind of cool. It's kind of cool indeed. But sometimes they think that sort of controlling some of those may be a little bit more beneficial, right? They're sort of defensive against some of the emotions that you express, defensive against some of the things that you sort of express when you're emotional with that indeed. Overall, they're going to get used to it. They're going to get accommodated to it. Not a big problem with there, but it's just kind of just how emotional you are and how you sort of come through with that. It's almost like that you hold it back. You try to be stoic. You try to be very analytical, and then all of a sudden, boom, there it is. Boom, there it is, right? It's almost like the emotions were weighing on you a little bit. You had a little bit of this sort of this weight you were carrying, and you just got to get it out. You just got to express it like that. And that's one of the things that's both interesting and sometimes frustrating as well. So there we go. One of the most prominent thoughts about you indeed. Where is he wanting this currently? This connection to go. Where do we want this connection to move to move forward, to make it happen? Let's see. With that, the Fool is nice. That's such a beautiful card on here. The heartache is coming. The heartache is coming. I got to separate with what I know. I have to sort of venture out into the unknown. And there's a level of heartbreak in here. I got to get through it. I got to get through it. And I think that's the big opportunity here, is getting through this successfully, getting through this together, having you as support as we go through that end day. Because the Fool says, let's get on this damn adventure now. Let's get on this adventure, right? It's where I want this connection to go. The Fool is all about venturing into the unknown, taking the risk, doing the things that need to be done, doing a little bit of the risky things, and making a new environment, making a new steady list, making a new steady environment to sort of stay in, indeed. And it is about shedding the old and getting the new started. That's really where they want the connection. Shed the old, getting the new started. But we're going to have to take a little bit of a hit here. We're going to have to take a little bit of a jaunt through a little bit of a risky section there in order to make that happen. And we got Karima final stage, and we got a modified question over there. All right, so the first question over here is, let's see, is he thinking already to tell me that I'm the one that he wants to be with forever? And be honest with that. What's the energy with all of that? We'll see. The thought is brutal. The thought is brutal, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna make this happen right now. That's what I'm saying. BecaBoo, I hope you have a fantastic evening. BecaBoo, I want you to have the best weekend of your life. You promised me, BecaBoo. You got to promise now. Promise. Pinky swear. It's gonna be the best weekend of your life, BecaBoo. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Is he thinking to tell me that I'm the one that he wants to be with forever and ever? What is the energy with that? I mean, the Ace of Swords says yes. Ace of Swords says, I want to communicate this. I need to communicate this. I just need to, right? Ace of Swords doesn't play around. It is the open communication. It is the start of the communication. It's the start of the real, it's the start of the reality, right? I need to tell you this. I need to tell you this. Is this going to make you happy? Is this going to make you on my side? Is this going to be what you want to hear? Is this going to be something that brings us together? We're sandwiched with 2 pieces of loafed wheat bread right here, and that you really want to see. Number 1 is the moon. This connects us together. This makes us one. The moon is about the emotional connection, the intuition, getting things in that, and that is fantastic, and the celebration that comes with that. Again, Lon Milo Duquette talks about the 9 of Cups being the best card in the deck for the thought, and that's what you want to see from this question. You want to see the connection with the moon, and you want to see the results being an overflow of beautiful things, an overflow of happiness that we are finally making it. We are getting what needs to be done here, and that is what is important with that. All right, sexy deck on the second question, and then we are going to be done for this evening. Let's get it done. Let's strip down to the bare naked sexy deck and see what's going on with that. Let's tickle the parts of us that should not be tickled in public. And entertainment, never tickle yourself, baby. Okay, what are his current sex thoughts and desires with me? Nice. Let's see what's nice. So nice, we can do it twice. All right. Ooh, look at this. Oh, wow. There we go. We got the Knight of Wands over here, this fiery energy. We want to get some of this fiery energy going. We want to get some of this excitement going. I don't want to have regular sex. I want to have fiery-ass sex right now. I want to have some fiery-ass sex, some baby-making sex. You got the Knight of Wands over here, riding into the new adventure, getting the fire, getting the excitement, getting the energy back into it, instead of just doing it like, doing it like they do on the Discovery Channel. We need to get some energy with that, indeed. And the 9 of Swords over here. I don't know. Maybe we need a cat in the side. I don't know. But yeah, the 9 of Swords over here. I just want to sort of get the slow strip going. I want a little bit of a strip tease. I'm just saying they've been wanting a strip tease for a while. They've been wanting a strip tease for a while. And they want to put their head in them titties and motorboat the shit out of them titties. Is what I'm saying right now. We got, see, just as a pure motorboat. It's all about the motorboating right now. We got to get all of the motorboat. You get in there, you do a Richard Nixon. You go like that. See, that's what I'm saying. You just do a Richard Nixon, and you get it going with that. And we have the Queen of Wands indeed. Let's just, I don't know what's going on here. Let's get our spectacles on the ground. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I don't know. I don't know if you wear boots during the sex time, but we need some boots to be in there. But, and that is it. And that is it for me. I'm going to use my boots. I'm going to walk the other direction. I'm going to make me dinner. It's a time for a banana and a shower, not necessarily in that order, not necessarily at the same time. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.